guys, so this is MCM Comic Con. This is the entry point. So general ticket holders are going to be down this end. We've got priority ticket holders that are here, weekend ticket holders, and right at the very end we have got the special access side. Okay, so make sure you choose the right one for you because you will be moved from one to the other. Okay guys, so you've got your wristband on. Let's go and explore. Cheers, thank you very much. Super, pick up your pocket guide. This is our map. So all these are individual stalls. That's so many stalls, and I don't see as many of the larger creators that actually own up. So this Comic Con already has been plagued with a few little issues. The first one being the fact that there's not as many of the big sponsors this year as there otherwise was in some of the in the other MCM Comic Cons. As an example, so before we'd have Nintendo, Bandai Namco, and things like that, and this time we haven't got that. So it's a bit of a cluster so far. So on the right hand side, the first thing we're going to see is the Welcome Home Heroes. This is the MCM Comic Con official merch. So we have a look at some of the prices that are on here. So official event t-shirt, we've got £25. We've got the MCM button-up shirt at £60. Let's work our way down. Even some of the ball pins, £10. Utterly bonkers. Some of the prices already have kind of gone have gone pretty crazy. Then we have our eBay stand. We've got those in a few places. Then we go through to Player AMM, which has like pre-workouts and things like that, which is actually already pretty crazy. I'm not sure pre-workout's going to help me right now. Followed by a 360-degree camera for those anime shots. Great. I love these things, especially as it spins around. What we've got here, we've got Mew. What is Mew? Can someone let me know in the description what Mew is? Like, am I meant to be like fascinated by this, or like, I'm presuming it's not Mew in the traditional sense, you know, with like from Pokemon. As we make our way through this central aisle here, so I'm heading from one end of the hall to the other end. We have got Woodstead Studios. Now on here we have got some incredible looking cosplay items. Like, look at that, do not touch. That's the Krennic costume. That looks good. I'm already noticing that there is more pop-up artist alley stalls and more individual shops, more than there is huge, large name Nintendo Bandai, all those sort of things. So if we work our way through some of the alleys, actually, so this is A. Within A, we have got not actually that much. Right at the end, we've got some in-demand toys with some of the items for sale. Now, I need to have a look at these because there's a few things I want to look at for Christmas. It's nice, quite nice. So, Hot Wheels Transformer cars, £35. No Time to Die Hot Wheels, £5. Prices aren't actually that bad. I thought they could be a lot higher. Centaur Prime Transformers, £20. Okay, so let's head down in through B. Right now, we are quite lucky because it is still very, very early on this morning. It hasn't started building up. Also because there has been a lot of talk and hearsay about this Comic-Con in regards to the lack of authenticity, I think is the best way. There's a lot of trying to copy other people's ideas and vice versa. We always have our Daleks as we walk our way through. Sorry, I'm just going to come around here for a second. Hey, how you doing? Lots of Daleks down here. This is part of Project Dalek, the Trinity Dalek building resource. So if you're looking obviously building your own full-size custom Daleks, or you're looking at custom Daleks, virtual Daleks, this is where you need to go. I feel like I'm being surrounded by Daleks. What is? Good. So that's Project Dalek. Let's have a little wander through. So all along this side here, we have the artist alleys. Every individual letter, you know, KL. I'm sure you guys can do your alphabets quite easily. If you can't, then we'll teach you. A comes before B. Simon J. Kurd, who has got. Look at these items. Okay, so we'll have a look at some. So wooden pin, £9. They're actually really, really cute. Oh, look at these little storyboard pictures. One thing for every artist alley that's here, you have guys got to put your names on what things are. Don't make it so hard for people to see what your name are. So here, not a gallery. Okay, we've seen them a few times. We recognise the branding, we recognise the colouring, we also recognise some of the cushions. So we've got foam grips, we've got the chickens. We recognise this from the colour scheme they've got. Some of these other ones haven't got their names on it. So if I'm coming around and I'm trying to do a bit of filming, I just haven't got the, oh, who are you, who are you? And you then spend the extra time to look, which I suppose is what we're really after. Okay, so making our way through, who have we got? Taffy Town. These guys look very, very, very familiar. They look very, very, I'm sure we saw them in London a few weeks ago. Yes, we do. I remember now because all the drinks are much, much cheaper. Yes, Padwan Outpost, lightsabers. Look at these, some of these ones on here. There's, who would have thought there's that many lightsabers to think of? Obviously from Hall 3 into Hall 4, we'll then start noticing some big changes. If you can tell, let me know. That's right, there is no changes because this is pretty much all a retail sort of shopping experience, more so than anything else. They've done it slightly differently this year, obviously, rather than having the stands up. So what we've got here, we've got top size models. Please do not touch. I will try my hardest. Gel soft multi-guns, we've got pistols. It's Black Friday, so actually, I like them. They're gel softs, and there's quite a few. And at the back, we've then also got some of our deluxe foam swords. Or you've got metal swords here. Ooh, on tablets. I like that. Can't run around with sharp, pointy blades. Okay, so right on the very, very, very back of 4, we have our autograph points. Brandon Rogers, then we've got Doug Naylor, Ben Whitehead, Matthew Horn, and actually if we work our way through a little bit further, we've then got James McAvoy. He is going to get very, very busy today. I can almost guarantee it. So let's have a little wander round through here. And who have we got right at the end? We have got Paul McGann, Peter Davison, we've got Sylvester McCoy, Colin Barker. So we've got our doctors all at one end. And if we then head right to the very back right corner, we have got the big writer's block stage. It's quite like the queue over there for them is already quite big. So this is the writer's block stage, or even the MCM merch store like sort of area. So in here right now, obviously all the seats are empty, so I'm not expecting many people to be sitting down. But obviously the stages are going to come through. They're going to have all their chats on the centre point here. You've got the main stages there. Come down here, you've got lightsaber training. Please do not enter the training area. She's obviously getting herself warmed up. Next to that, we then have this incredibly cool Star Wars setup scene. Now you can have a seat on this, and you can have a photo of this. That is pretty phenomenal. And in here we've also then got some of the other droids, not the droids you're looking for, and the detail in all of them are incredible. Opposite them, we have got the treehouse zone. Now this is designed a little bit more for children and some families. Next to it, we have got the family lounge. But in here, we've got a very Frozen sort of vibe. All I've noticed so far is that there is more retail and more things like that than actually interactive based things. Am I missing something? Like, I must be missing something horrendously obvious. So all collectibles are pre-owned. So look at some of these collectibles on here. I'm definitely someone who likes shiny things, and I saw this stand here, and they're these extra large Pokemon cards. They've even got like the shiny sort of effect in the background. Autographs. So should we have a look through some of these and see who we've got? So let's go for James Bond. James Bond signed. Pierce Brosnan, £165. Should we jump through, grab a random one, like a random one? Who have we got here? Oh, crazy, £110. They're good. And then on the back, we've also then got even more going through. Then we've got our books. Oh, wow. That £75 is actually crazy. Who have we got in here? £50, £50. We've got quite a few of those actually, haven't we? Let's have a look through these. Find a random one. See if we know them. All right, who is this? No idea, but it's £40. No idea that is. All these are actually priced so much better than I've seen. Some of them have been like horrendously priced elsewhere, but these, come check these guys out. This is Super Marks Autographs, much, much better priced. Okay, so if we wander on our way through, who have we got? It's Static Anime. God, we see those quite a few times, don't we? I think we've been on a bit of a journey together. Like every time I go somewhere, these guys are here. Oh, look at the little curve on the end. So have a look at this one because this looks quite cute. So this is Gilles Bone, Gilles or Giles, I don't really know. But to be fair, the first thing I noticed obviously was the Sonic that was there. But if we actually have a look at some of these drawings on here, and even some of the key rings, let's have a look at some of these key rings in here, what we got here. Wow. And there's some more, so try to be careful, £8 each, $2.15. We'll go through. We've even got some of these enamel pins actually. We've got Sonic and the Crew. There's loads, and right at the end, we've also then got another favourite. Comic books in a comic convention. Of course we need to have a look at those. So what have we got in here? So we've got Walking Dead. So you have a little gentle, careful look. So we've got this one here, which is Volume 1, Days Gone By, £8. That looks very good condition. Good price actually. So comic books, that's obviously one thing that you need in a comic book convention. So let's have a little wander around. So what else have we got to see while we're here? We've got Shrike. Now look at those. Look at these Shrike pictures. Man, look at those. That's a cool effect. You can't really see it from here. There we go. That's a cool effect. And then opposite them, we have got obviously some of our Funko, so Persona toys. So we have a look at some of these prices on here, shall we? So let's choose a random one from the wall. They're always the ones that do better. So let's choose this one right here. I don't know who that is, so I'll find another one. I'll find someone else I do know. Let's go for Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Here we go. So these have actually all got on them protective cases, which is great. £25 Scooby-Doo. Obviously we have assigned one of these from the actual voice of Scooby-Doo. So obviously I won't be buying that one. We've also got Cartoon Network's Dexter, Johnny Bravo. They're a little bit more rare actually. I've not seen very many of those kind of kicking about. We're flying through these today. There's just not as many of the favourites that we want to physically, have photos of things. Or we've got some computer desk pads though. Look at that. I like that. That's quite a lot. I've got one on the computer at home. So back here, I saw some toys for a second, so I wanted some collectibles. Sorry, I keep mentioning the word collectibles quite a lot. Just see the price wise. So the Return of the Jedi, we've got Woof. Oh, there's a few Caesar Andor, £13. Okay, and then more Funkos. Let's have a look at our Funkos again. So we've got our Stranger Things set here. So actually, we've got quite a few of them. So we've got Dustin, Erica, Vecna, 11. So those in that set there. And then also at the bottom, we've also then got some more. So we've got Argyle, Steve, Nancy, Demobat, Will, and Ricard Kuthrapoli. So these price-wise are, again, these are much, much, much better. I do need to kind of start thinking about collecting the Funkos, but I started and then kind of gave up pretty quickly because I realised it was so expensive. Okay, so this is Parable Games. This is obviously some individual design. So we have got a game called Shiver. So buy the core rulebook, Curse Library, get a dice pack of 7 or screen for free, £69, and it tells you all about the backgrounds. So this is the starter set rulebook. So what have we got actually in here? So all about a story. The aim of Shiver is to have fun with your friends, explore and create compelling horror stories. And what we've got over here, some more of these dice. Oh, these dice, look at those. It's like a heart, a key, a fist. Is that a rocket or a flowers? Do you know what? I actually prefer Artist Alley this year. Because in here, there is so much more to see and do. So even if we come over here. So this is crafted campaigns. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the things we've got on here. We've got some of these little neon figurines that look like they've been made using one of those printers. And then from the back here, we've got some of these cute little dinosaurs. Big dinos. And then as we head our way back through, we've got these cute little eggs, small dragon eggs. They're very, very colourful, very, very pretty, aren't they? Big dragon egg will cost you £20. This MCM Comic Con Birmingham is so much more about the artists, which I kind of actually respect in a way, but at the same time, I'm like, you want to be able to do things. This is just like a giant comic book or Comic-Con based Christmas market. Starting to get a little bit busier as we approach onto 11. What's this? Tokyo Toys, Pocky, TCG, Gundam statues. Should we have a look in there? What have we got? Oh, okay, so we've got some plushies, some figurines. What have we got? Oh, hi, how you doing? Wow, 10. And these have all been literally hooked on so you can't steal, which again, when it gets busier, I completely understand that whole principle of that. And actually, if we head inside, we then have even more. So we go this side first, we've got some keyrings and some little charms, again, all locked away. Completely understand that principle. And especially some of these keychains. £6, 2 for £10 on the keychains. And then up here we've got some more collectibles. So £35. I can't read that, so if someone wants to read it for me, please can somebody translate, because my translation skills aren't actually that great. We've also got the Cyber Power PC bus that's here. And then opposite these guys, we have then got the game, like a small little gaming arena. So this is obviously the LAN gaming. So there is a couple of games where you are going to be playing against other people. You don't actually know who's going to be playing who, based on obviously what's kind of going on. But obviously, so Rocket League's going on. So you might be playing someone next to you. You might be playing someone opposite you.
Do you think this is that? I've just been calling him Angels Adventures.
Even as I'm wandering around, I can't see as many of the cosplayers that you otherwise would in some of the other Comic-Cons. So was this like a last minute ditch attempt to try and get like as many people as you can? Because right now it does kind of feel a bit like it is a Christmas market for comic book fans, more so than anything actually generally for the fans. So it's a little after 11:30, finally managed to leave now. I think I've seen more than enough of the MCM Birmingham to know that there's just not enough things to do and interact with. It is very much a let's spend as much money as we can and try and support the local artists and the retail outlet side, especially as we lead up to Christmas. It'll be a good weekend for you. Just remember the one last key thing, pay for your parking. It's £19 to park. 19. So fit as many people in a car as you can.